Yo, 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 what's up, man? What's poppin'? What's Gucci? What it do? It's your boy JB, and we about to have a little story time, man, talk about this situation. As y'all see the title, it's time I got tased, police, tripping, regular day, rolling solo. I'm chilling with my homegirl, Christina. Somebody I used to kick it with, we used to do our stuff. I faded that day. This is when I had them classes. I had them, them classes from probation, parole. Anyway, after the class, I go get, my sip on. I'm a little faded. Mess with one of those I'm in up there. We had our sip on. Anyway, I go to the homegirl house. We chill, whatever. At the time, she has a blind baby daddy that she take care of. But, he'd had no problem with me coming over here doing what I do. So I guess it was just more of she was taking care of him, than a relationship. But anyway, we chill. I'm about to go to the store, get a blunt. I left the tree, and this is at the time where, weed wasn't legal, even in these Cali streets. And I left the tree there, so I'm just getting the blunt. I'm cool. I go to the store, go get a sweatshirt, probably another tall can, and I get the mobbing. No matter of fact, I didn't get a tall can, I just got the blunt. I get the mobbing. It's just me by myself, around 3, 4 in the afternoon. Now as I'm coming back to her spot, I'm just mobbing regular, taking a little shortcut, a little alleyway to her spot. And as I'm mobbing, police pull up, and I'm on parole. And at this time, I don't know if they still be like this, but they used to always, hey, where you going? What you doing? Walking while black, you getting sweated for nothing. Wasn't with no one else. Daytime, regular stuff going on. I'm like, what? What you mean? I'm coming up here. Oh, you on probation, parole? And at the time, I had wax or hash in my pocket. I didn't know. I forgot. Didn't think about it till he, got on me. So I'm faded. So I'm kind of like, what you? Yeah, on parole. I kind of walk up on the car a little bit. As he stops, well, I'm gonna search you. I'm like, what? Search me, fool? I'm just walking, man. What you gonna search? Well, you on parole. They got all action to search you at any time. You, your vehicle, your property. You feel me? So I'm like, whatever. And then I realized, oh, so I got the little thing, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't finna go back to the pen for this. So he, search me, find it, boom. Oh, put your hands on your head, try to, and then he'll try to, every time he'll put my hand down to try to, get the other one, I'll move it back up. He like, stop it, I'm gonna spray you. And at the time, when he stopped me, I gave him all my real information, all that. Evidently, he didn't write it down or whatever. He just thought he had one. Like, yeah, you about to go down. You know what I'm saying? If not, I'm just gonna harass you, send you on your way. But he didn't take down my information. So he kept saying spray. If you ever been pepper spray, that shit hurt. Everything be hot, boy. You can't breathe. It's crucial, right? So I'm like, man, I don't want to get sprayed, man. Nah. But all right. And so we did about 3 times. On the 3rd time, I tried to get on, try to jet off, and I'm gone. I think I'm out of there, right? He hit me with the taser, boom. And that shit like snatched me back, like boom, and it's slamming. If you ever know, the taser got the 2 little metal parts. I hit the ground so hard, one of them fell out. But as I fall, boom, I feel myself shake like, probably like 3 times. And I hop up and I get on. I look back. Now he making the call. He don't chase me nothing. He probably like, hey, he on something. Call for backup. Didn't chase me nothing. I go to the hunger house. Whoa. I have my shirt. She's like, what's wrong? She outside. And there's some other, like some white folks around the corner looking, see the whole thing, as far as me coming over there. I'm like, man, police just take me. Ooh. She's like, I'll go in the house. You know what I'm saying? She took my shirt and then she threw it, like up more past her apartment, like past the whole complex. There's one of them small ones where it's probably like just 10 little apartments, 12 apartments. And I go in there and her blind baby daddy I go sit right behind his chair. I'm like, baby, they won't come over here and mess with me. I'm cool, but they ain't gonna mess with the blind dude. They ain't gonna make a move. But I'm telling her, like, come in, just close the door. But the whole time she sit outside. I'm like, oh man, I hope she don't let these people up in here, man, and they get me. Or I hope the people that just see me ain't finna say, yeah, he over there. So after a while sitting there, man, my chest feeling weird. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna die. You know what I'm saying? Every day, I'm like, man, what's going on? She took the blunt that was still in my back out, but she outside the whole time. So the police come, woo woo. She like, oh, seen him, he ran that way. So they bring all the units and, you know, look around. They come deep. But anyway, I didn't get back to the pen, man. I escaped it, boy. That fear of going back to prison for something so small, you know, kind of woke me up out of it. Like, man, I can't go back to jail for this bullshit. And you know, they be harassing, especially back then. I don't know. I'm sure they still do it. You know, when you in groups and stuff like that, they catch a few of you niggas hanging and all that. But by itself, they really ain't tripping. But then they used to be on it, man. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Where you going? What you doing? Don't let it be late night. You feel me? And I got away, man. Telling the story, just reminding me, you know, they be trying to get you, and the whole thing is, they don't have to go by what they supposed to go by. If that was the case, you would have knew my name, where I lived. I gave him all my information. I had no idea or nothing, but I gave him all my information, and he didn't even put it down, man. But yeah, that's shit right there. Being tased is no joke, man. It felt like it just snatched the nigga whole soul. You know what I'm saying? It just boom, and I almost was out of it. But yeah, I got away, man, over there. And when I was younger, you know, doing silly stuff like messing with bras with their baby daddy, blind baby daddy stay. Your nigga was didn't care. It was just with the stuffiness, you know what I'm saying? Shit. But like I said, he never said nothing. But yeah, that was one time. You know, every time I ran, I think I got away. Sometimes you be in the streets, you be like too tired and I ain't running. Just I'll sit down. Me sometimes, but that time, nah, I wasn't going to pen for that. Especially for just not even doing nothing. They just, you know, racial profile you and just say, this nigga gotta have something. He gonna open container, weeds, some drugs, something. We gonna take him, and you know, I ended up getting up out of it, man. I just was sharing that story because you know, I don't know if you've been tased or they hurt. You know, that electricity, boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure, you know, I wasn't as big as I am now, but I still have my size. I always had some size, and I'm sure he put it on full strength. You feel me? And I seen some dude, but they probably was on some stuff. He ended up getting shot, but I seen him kept tasing him. He was just, I said, damn, nigga, how do you do that, man? That shit hurt. And then you see some people, as soon as they hit him, they limp, they down, because it really ain't no joke. But I guess if you on that strong stuff sometimes and you just really, you know, go on a different level, you know, it might be hard to take you down. Because I remember it was one black dude, boy, he just, and them niggas tased him about 4 or 5 times. I said, damn, how do you do that? But yeah, that's a quick little story time, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the content. You know, I was gonna get into a few more stories, but I seem like it doesn't get too many views. But if it do, you know, I'll probably get into some more stories, because I got quite a few with some, you know, of the chunkums, the getting jumped, just everything. You know what I'm saying? Except, you know, anything that is it ain't supposed to be talked about. But you know, I got some stories, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think of it. It's your boy JB, man. I'm gonna get at y'all on another one. Salute to the real ones. You know what I'm saying? Everybody have a great one. And the boy is out. Yeah, yeah.